Hi, I'm Craig, and welcome back to another on-the-road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Today, we'll show you how to remove and replace the lid switch on this Frigidaire top-load washing machine. Now, let's begin your repair. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for the proper voltage. Remember to also turn off the water. To access your components underneath the top, we will have to lift it up. Now there are 2 screws on the back that will need to be removed. We'll set these down. Go ahead and get yourself a decent strand or 2 of electrical tape. Lay that on the front. Slide forward on the top. It'll clip forward. Start to lift it up. At this point, attach your electrical tape onto the door just to keep it closed while we do the repair. Next, lift it up. Be gentle when you lift it up so that this does not get damaged. And next, you'll need somebody to help hold it up in order to replace these. To access your lid components, we have 3 screws around this plastic housing that will need to be removed. They're all Phillips. Gently pop this down and set it aside. Now that we have the cover removed, we have clear access to our lid switch assembly. Now this is basically a little reed switch. So what you can do is with the door closed so that it is hitting in this portion, you can test for continuity. You should have continuity with the door closed. Obviously with the door open, you do not have continuity, and you can undo this wiring harness and check right in here. Now, if your reading is off and you do not have continuity with the door closed, it will need to be replaced. There is 1 small Phillips screw that is holding it on. Slide off in your wiring harness. Pop this out and set it aside. When installing your new lid switch, first, make sure you plug it into the harness so that it can't just drop out. Now, this screw is very, very tiny. I have dropped plenty of them. So start to line it up. Put it inside the lid switch first. Get it into position very gently. Use a small ratchet to start to tighten it in. Once you get it threaded, it's not so bad. It's the initial threading that you need to be careful with, because if you drop this screw, it's kind of hard to replace it. Now that that's on, we can reinstall the wiring harness into the clip. Now we can reinstall the plastic cover. Now the first thing I'm gonna do is set my screws down on the top here where they can't fall in the hole, lay my drill down just so it's within reach. The cover itself goes on with this piece pointing toward your harnesses. So we will line it up, get it into place. It should stay still. Next, install your first screw. Followed by the other 2. Now we can reinstall the top. Next, drop down your top. When we get to the bottom, start to pull off your electrical tape. We'll drop down the top. You need to be very careful and mindful of the switch that's in the back corner. If you're not dropping down, it's probably resting on the tub ring. Make sure you look underneath and make sure that that switch is pushed back behind the tub ring. Get it lined up perfectly. Push it into place. It should line up right through the seam. Reinstall your 2 Phillips screws on the back. And this will complete your repair. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.